Hey, I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck you got going on. Talking about we blowing you. No, that's your problem right now. That's your
Yeah,
motherfucking problem
so
right now.
I
Is
don't
worrying
think
about
y'all
somebody
paying. I don't
goddamn it
think y'all
blowing you.
paying attention.
First
But
of
he stopped
all,
the recording and restarted it.
No, he fucking
See, you
did.
full of shit. You are full of shit. Ken, you are
first of
full of
all,
shit, man.
first of
He
all,
did, cause the red line back up,
first of all,
motherfucker.
look. Welcome to another exciting episode of Bet the House podcast. I am your host.
Hey, man.
Okay,
Yo.
I'm Big
Wait,
Cash, and these are the rest of them.
Talk about these is the rest of them. Oh, okay.
Yo,
We
the
got my
rest of
man
them.
Dale P back. We got Big V back. We got my
What
man
ain't in it?
Just Red back. And you just over
What's
here
up, my
fucking
guy?
up my food. Like,
he worry about that bum ass Popeye chicken sandwich. Might want that shit.
Hey, yo.
hey yo,
It was good the first
y'all
time I had
messed
it.
up my paying homage last one, so we're gonna do it again. We're paying
Hey,
homage.
so, hey, real quick before you get jumping, my question is this. You remember how motherfuckers was going crazy, like literally fighting and lying over this shit?
Yeah.
Like lines used to be wrapped around the building like
Them
a
hoes
goddamn
trash,
lap
dog.
band. Them
That
shits used
shit
to be
trash.
wrapped around the building like a fat girl's lap band. You know, that
Like, what
shit
the
used to
fuck are
be
we
wrapped.
talking about?
The
Hey,
goddamn chicken sandwich,
Oh,
bitch, the one that you
these
just put down.
these mother, these motherfuckers fire. God damn it. Shit. Fuck,
That's what we
oh
talking
man.
about.
fuck you
And
talking about.
and so look at her. He say they fire.
Baby, I
Yo,
got
Oh, oh man.
Popeye.
So first off,
hey
he
man.
been sipping on this pop for like an hour and a half, which means this
Nah,
shit is
ain't
like
nothing in
cold
that
as
fucking
shit.
cup, yo. Ain't nothing in that fucking cup.
He
Yo.
been-
Hey,
this, this
he
chicken
said
sandwich
about an
yo,
cold as
hour.
shit.
yo, yo. We got to get to the shenanigans, man. All right.
What's
Jeez.
your final thought?
All right. So look, we paying
Oh man.
homage. First place we gonna pay homage to tonight. We paying homage to two. First one we paying homage to Remy Ma's the first one. Feel like we ain't give
Okay.
her enough credit, man. Feel like
I'll co-sign on that.
she actually
I'll
can
co-sign
spit.
on that.
Like Shorty can spit. You know what I'm saying? She can't make a
She's
fucking
got
song for
bars.
nothing, but she can spit. So
Remy
Mhm.
Ma used to body chicks. I believe Remy Ma could body dudes. She can
yeah.
spit. She
Yeah.
can
And I think
definitely
that's
spit.
why Fat Joe and them kept her under wraps. Like they ain't really try to push Remy. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? They ain't really push Remy to the forefront, man.
Yeah, but it's harder to push a lot of these women artists, though.
Right.
Especially Remy
Uh,
That is
don't rap
true.
about all that dick sucking and shit. She
true enough,
actually
because you
rap.
got to look at how Luda did
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Shauna,
mean,
and Shauna was
that's
actually
the
pretty dope too.
that's the gimmick that society wants, right? They wanna sexualize women, and when you not sexualized, or you not creating that persona for yourself, people don't know how to market you. So that's probably what the issue was with Remy Ma
Because
and her representation.
when I think about that, I think about Biggie and Lil Kim. Like he told her, like, yo, you gotta, we don't give a fuck about rapping about guns and shit. We no nobody want to hear a chick rapping about guns. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear that freaky shit coming out of a chick's mouth, which is true. Which is true. That's why Nicki took off the way she took off when she first came out. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean, look at the other female artists in the game right now, and what their gimmick is.
Yeah,
For the most part, it's all the same thing.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's what it's always been. They say sex sells, and that's what it is. I mean,
Facts.
at the end of the day, take smash. He hear a chick rapping about blowing dick, bending her over, showing her pussy lips, or whatever the case may be, and he sold.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to
He
think about
sold.
it,
He
right?
putting it on blast.
75% of the consumerist market is women. So if women want
Mm.
to own that position and not want to be sexualized, why is it that, with them being 75% of the market, why do they not have some sort of control over what they listen to? They opt to listen to that. You know what I mean? And when I say they, I mean a generalization. You know what I mean? If it don't apply, let it fly. Uh, but these rappers are popular not because it's a bunch of men listening to them, because that don't sell no records. Men don't go and
True.
buy records. You know what I mean? Like, it's women. Women are 75% of the consumer market overall. So why? Why is that? Why is that the case? Like, why, if if they don't want that type of persona, why do they support it?
The sex
That's
sale.
a good question.
Sex
A
sale.
very good question. I mean,
I
and
don't.
I,
I honestly don't have an answer for that, bro.
it's it boils down to everybody wants to be a part of something.
Right.
Is what I get. Everybody wants to be a part of something. Most good girls want to have the bad girl image because the bad girl image is what the guys are attracted to,
Or
but
at
they
least what they
don't
think the
want.
guys are attracted to.
Right, exactly. That's the misconception that's put out there. But most, I'll say, I'll say maybe 65 to 70% of men want the quote unquote bad girl image. Um, it's very rare or a very uncommon figure that men want the quote unquote good girl. Most are more attracted to, that bad girl image or the whole Luda lady in the streets freaking the bed.
I
But
mean, the typical person is somewhere in the middle, though. You know what I mean? Even women who are, you know, prime example, Cardi B, and a line from her recent song about her, not cooking, not cleaning, her
which
guy,
the lie detector test determined that's a lie.
right? Her guy he went on live and was like, she talking about she don't cook, she don't clean, shit.
Right.
This her all day. You know what I
Oh yeah.
mean? So don't buy into that, right? I mean, at least that's what I got from
I hope
that.
that pie burn your fucking tongue.
Wow.
Because when I say shit like that, you just ignore me.
But like, if
First of
nothing else,
all,
right? Like the two recent challenges that were just out, the Buffett challenge,
The
right?
busted challenge and the silhouette challenge. Yeah.
Right.
hmm,
Uh, from what I understand, from talking
hmm,
to women, for them, it is about them owning their sexuality, right? And that is fine, right? Like, that's
Right.
not. I I've never thought of that as a big deal, but of course, being a man, it's not even something I have to worry about, right?
Hmm.
Uh, a a woman that is not sexualized is considered approved by most people's standards or whatever. You know what I mean? And then if you're super sexualized, you're considered a hoe or whatever the case may be. So like, where's the happy medium, I guess? Like, or does that even exist?
first of all, sex sells. Okay.
We're not disputing that fact.
So if you're gonna get on the record and talk about how good you suck dick, of course niggas want to hear it. Of course women want to see it, especially when you think of the hype behind WAP when WAP first came out. Oh,
Right.
the song was wild as fuck. Then they dropped the video, and the video was wild as fuck. So it was like, okay, now we got an instant hit on our hands. Like, people know what the fuck they be doing with this music shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, when I hear freaky music make me want to go fuck something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where I think if they broke it down on like what sales, what type of records sell, the slow jams, the freaky music, and all that shit would be up by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we consider that's what we consider grown folks music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So of course all the grown folks, the 90s babies, the 80s babies, even the older freaks, of course they gonna want to get into that vibe and that mode too. I think that's what a lot of people like to me is genius. Because you got to think about R. Kelly. R. Kelly makes most of his music sex music, fucking music. Because
Let me finish this recording though.
that's who's gonna go out and buy his record. You know what I'm saying? Or the little girls or whoever, they might a lot of records and shit too. But he
But
knows.
when you okay, so when you say that, right?
All right,
There
dog. I'm back. My bad.
and I get it, right? You know, sex sells,
I
and
don't care about you
that's
getting
how
back,
R.
nigga.
Kelly. That's how R. Kelly made his career, right? But when R. Kelly was out, the majority of us were, young folks, so to
Mhm.
say. You know what I mean? So
A lot
like,
of us probably got made off of R. Kelly music.
not disputing that at all. What I am
Nah,
saying is,
I don't think that I was. I mean, I don't believe that R. Kelly was
That's because
being
you
played.
old as hell, nigga.
Man,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, man.
talking about because you're old as hell.
All right, I missed it. What did he
Hey.
say about R. Kelly?
We were saying R. Kelly.
He said that he dangled it when R. Kelly finished.
Oh man,
He said that he shook it for him when he was done.
Hey,
I'm about to go, dog.
I did not say that shit.
but you just came back.
Stop playing. No, I was saying R. Kelly based his records around his genre that fits him. He knows that he's the king of baby making music. So
Yeah, girls that want to lose their virginity.
that's his audience. Okay.
Yeah, his
They
very
want to lose
first
their
bit of
virginity.
promotion. His very first bit of promotion, he took his albums and he put it in ice cream trucks and he rode it around schoolyards.
That is demented.
You gotta call a
Instead
spade
of
a spade, bro.
Yeah,
You
that is what it
Nigga,
is.
like
Instead
let's
of
be
playing
real.
the
Let's be
Mississippi,
real. Nigga make dope music. Nigga make dope music.
you
I never
said
take
yeah,
you
that from him.
said ice cream trucks.
But
I heard
y'all, I
they
got a
truck.
little girl, so we ain't
You know what
fucking.
I'm
I'm
saying?
not fucking playing with that.
Hey,
not
yeah,
at all.
me
At all.
too.
I don't condone that whatsoever. Like, and the thing that gets me, and I know we're going into a different direction with this, but the
Hmm.
thing that gets me
Let it out.
is
Let it out.
how the parents
Why they
just
not in
seem to
jail?
be why like there's I have no understanding. I have no understanding
This
with
could
that whatsoever. How
But
the
this
fuck can
conversation
you be
quickly
okay with that?
evolved.
but
Uh,
even with that, Red, the thing that throws me off is if they signed the rights per se, they knew what he was doing.
Mm-mm.
There's no true evidence other than the video that came out years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Should he be there?
No, my thing is, it, damn the
I don't
evidence.
feel like he should be there, but it should be some consequences. I just don't feel like he should be sitting in jail.
so,
But he should, okay, maybe I'm saying it wrong. He shouldn't be the only one sitting in jail. I feel like his whole
so,
team and the
so,
parents need to go to jail.
so,
100%.
Like
Every
that's
I,
what I
last one
mean
of
by
them.
I
saying that.
definitely agree with you. There's no way in hell. First of all, there's no way in hell my daughter gonna be somewhere laid up with somebody, and I don't know.
Exactly.
Like, but they knew, bro. Like you knew the shit, dog. That man came out and
So,
said,
so
"I'm."
when
This
that
is crazy.
child was found in that predicament, or when that information came out, those parents should be gone to jail. You know what I mean? Because obviously, we all know that the truth is somewhere in the middle of the two stories. We know
100%.
that he
Yeah,
poached those
but
kids.
They were
okay.
heavily
That
compensated, is what
Let
it
me ask y'all
was.
this though.
was compensated for those children and for their silence. And when that compensation ran out,
Or
then
they
people
mismanaged the money.
talking.
So,
People
so
decided to start talking when the fundage ran out, and when you know what I mean, when
but
the compensation stopped coming. That's what happened.
here's the
So,
thing. Say the girls are 18, right?
mhm,
Hmm.
And Kale's what, 50?
like 52, something like
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
that.
his
somewhere up in
50s.
there.
Yeah.
So he does that. Marcus Houston marries a 19-year-old, but nobody's saying shit.
Okay, so we
What
don't
is the
know.
difference?
We don't know what that relationship,
There's no difference.
right?
To
We
me,
would
there's
we
no
would like to
difference.
hope.
Now Marcus
We would
Houston is damn near 40.
But we would like to hope that Marcus Houston met her maybe when she was 18, when she's of legal age of consent, and
Like to
we,
hope.
Not
we would
likely.
like to hope. We
But
would
it's
like to
Not
not
hope.
likely.
likely.
She
But
she
my
was
thing
a
is
she was
this.
a B2K fan and an immature fan screaming at a what was the damn the millennial tourist type shit probably 60, and he's seen her and probably brought her up. My thing is, to me, there's no difference. There's absolutely no difference in that regard. The only difference is it's not big and mainstream the way that it is because Marcus Houston ain't R. Kelly.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
see, my thing, okay,
will never be.
is that okay? Let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like there's a part of it that's not true? Do y'all feel like y'all cold-heartedly feel like he did it?
Well, I mean,
I
Just
again,
do.
yes or no?
like I say,
Yep.
the truth is somewhere in the middle. The truth
So,
is somewhere in the
so
middle
we
of
believe Mike was touching kids too.
Fuck yeah.
you
And
know
he put
what?
it just like R. Kelly. He put it in his music.
You're gonna have to find me a couple of MJ
I
records straight.
can't help it if I wanted to. I can't help it, baby. If I could, I can't. The motherfucker was telling you then he couldn't help touching little boys.
Uh,
Even if he
That's
wanted
a
to, he couldn't help it.
stretch, bro.
Come on, dog. I really like that song. You can't be ruining that song for me.
That's
Hey,
a reach, Red. I feel like that's a
no,
reach.
man.
That's a
Okay,
reach.
Okay, but
my
you can
my
say
mom
that.
dropped me off, and we slept in the bed with Michael, and he said we were drinking Jesus juice.
But hey, anybody. Okay, so let
You
me
can
go.
tell your child to say anything, bro.
We can go on the record, right? Let me go on the record and not say that I'm condoning any of this behavior. First
No,
of
not
all,
at all.
you shouldn't be dropping your kid off. No, I don't give a fuck
To
if you
know
drop your kid
exactly.
off with Jesus. You shouldn't be dropping your kid off no motherfucking well with no grown ass peoples.
Right.
Like that's just not a
Now
thing.
that
I
I agree with
don't, I
100%
don't
wholeheartedly.
understand. Like so, my feeling is that like the parents of these kids, like there should be some sort of repercussions to these parents because ain't no I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck what you promised me. I don't give a fuck what you try to give me. There is no way I am accepting the terms of, oh yeah, my 7-year old can come spend the night with you as an adult. Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here. You lucky I don't club your ass upside the head
Money
or
Yeah,
making
some shit.
which makes it so hard to sympathize. Like I think that's what bothers everybody. It's hard to sympathize with what's going on with the kids because we as adults who have children can't see how I would like do that. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I mean,
So it's
think
like,
think about it, right? We talking about black people doing it, and I think we're really critical of black people because these are our people, and like we don't want to see our people in no more negative light than we already have to on a daily basis. But
that's gonna
white,
forever rain.
like white people, dog, like this motherfuckers poaching girls and fuck. Who the fuck is that? He adopted
Harvey
the little
Winston,
girl. He
Hmm.
adopted the little girl, and you know what I'm saying.
was it
Uh,
Harvey?
no, it was somebody
Talking
else.
about
Nah,
the
what's
white
the white
dude.
boy? Jeff Anston or Inston? What the fuck is his name?
No, he talking
Tom
about the white
Epstein.
boy. The white boy
Tom
that
Epstein.
Yeah, Epstein.
That's the
No,
cat that was like doing the little massages and shit with the little girls in Florida. That
that
nigga just disappeared, bro.
that
Yeah.
that's wrong.
he died.
He
Somebody.
not dead. The nigga disappeared in a jailhouse, bro. That nigga is
Yeah.
alive.
Who was it? Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Who
Yep.
adopted
Oh yeah,
he
Woody
adopted the
Harrelson
little
did.
Asian girl,
Yeah, the
and
Asian
then
chick.
when
God
he
darn.
And
adopted
then
her
when he
as
married her.
a
As a
baby,
daughter, then he married her.
Yep.
like
Yep.
one, two. She grew up and turned
Not Woody
18, and then he
Harrison.
married.
Woody Allen. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Woody
Woody
Allen.
Allen. I'm sorry, Woody Allen, not Woody Harrelson. Woody Allen. But
Around to get us
that type
sued.
of shit, you know what
No.
I'm saying? Like that's wrong. That's indoctrination.
But again,
You know what I'm saying? We
it's
don't.
it it's the man. Like it's funny because it's our culture against everybody. And a lot of people don't be want to believe that, but it's our culture against everybody. But
Right.
when you really break it down, it's like when you start watching what white people do, and
Hmm.
I have white friends. Like I know I ain't gonna shit on every white person,
Right.
but that weird thing that people don't want to believe, where it's like at some point we have to stop trying to play a game that it's not meant for us to win. The game that we're trying to play is not meant for us to win. Right. So what I mean by that is like when we compare what's the cat that did Playboy Bunny? What's his name?
God, Hugh Hefner.
Hugh
Hefner is R. Kelly.
Facts.
Yeah.
But was he getting them that young though?
Yes. Here's the thing. Go watch the Jeff Einstein thing. It breaks down like these motherfuckers was on planes. Like it's a shitload of celebrities that were coming in there underage. Nick Cannon and them was in there. They wasn't even 21, 18. You had fucking Billy Bob Thornton in there. These kids are like supposedly 18, but they were underage. They were underage. That's why when you go listen to it before that nigga died, he literally put all of his personal sex tapes in a coffin and threw that bitch in the ocean. They never went after that shit. Wow. Before that motherfucker died, he buried all his shit. So then you had the Weinstein cat. But the problem is when you start seeing these white people fucking do stupid shit, it's always a dumbass black celebrity that co-signed the shit.
Right.
Like Oprah shouldn't be in no picture with Weinstein. What the fuck are you hanging with him for? And you a victim of rape.
Very true.
But here you are that's what I mean by we playing a game. We're not gonna win this game. You keep trying to sit in and be like, if you can't beat them, then join them. No, just go do your own thing.
Not
Stay
at
out
all.
the fucking way.
And that's never been the way to. That's never been a way to approach it. You can never take it. If you can't beat them, then join them. That shit doesn't work whatsoever. That ain't for us to ever do.
That's why we in last place, dog. That's why you do more time for fucking crack than you do cocaine. You get way more fucking time if they catch you with crack.
With a rock.
Broke it down. Yep. You broke down the cocaine into a crack, so now you get more time. But it's only in black neighborhoods. You ain't finna find no cocaine in no fucking Harlem. It's crack. But if you go uptown to fucking Manhattan and shit, that's where all the cocaine at. But ain't no cops out there. Ain't no fucking cops out there. They all hauling around in the hood, nigga. We all from that. How many times we stayed in an apartment complex and it's 17 apartment complexes up the block? It's an easy pickup, dog. When they do roundups, they go straight to apartments. Like it's there. It's been there. So this be my biggest thing. I got homeboys. At some point, you have to stop playing it to the stereotype. Common sense tells you if I sit in this corner at this corner store long enough, a cop is gonna say something. If it's 15 of us just hanging out. But you don't want to be considered uncool by the black culture because you don't want to hang out on the block. But then you get mad when you get these white guys like, fuck is his name, the Xbox guy?
Bill Gates.
Fuck is his name? Huh?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates donates well over millions of dollars to black-only colleges, but they don't talk about it. Why? Because white people like that, they shit on him to make him look like he's this, that, and the third, but people forget that there were white slaves too. If you hung out with a black person, a white slave was there too. There's always been white people trying to help us, but then you got to think about it at some point, can you really blame some of these white people for being like, well, I might as well use my privilege so I can get ahead of the game just a little bit.
But I mean, black people do it all the time.
We crabs in a bucket though.
Any scenario where like the average black person could use something they got to get ahead, they do it.
I don't have an issue with that. My issue is if Vince is my superior, right? Red been there for 5 years, Ken been there for 10. I'm the rookie, right? But I catch on quicker than Ken and Red. Ken don't want to help me because in his mind, I'm going to take his spot. Red helping me because it's like, yo, I was there at that one point. The supervisor never sees your potential because Ken is doing little shit here and there to make it look like you're not getting your job done. That's why we crabs in a bucket. If I feel like this, if I say this shit every time we on this show, one of us run across $5 million, multi-million dollars. The fact that I came in connection with y'all, I'm still for to be like, Doc, I can still throw these niggas at least 10 bands. It's something I can fucking do for them.
So
because they were there for me in the beginning, that's where I'm at.
So
but the problem is, after I give you the 10 bands, don't come back to me again.
Right. That makes sense. But I know exactly what you mean. I make t-shirts, right? I got a partner who kind of, you know what I'm saying, he do something similar. He make jogging suits, hoodies, etc., etc., etc. So I copped a couple of things from him, but I was like, hey, let's sit down, you know what I'm saying? Let me learn from you, right? You know, no shitting on my homie. He basically looked me dead in the face and was like, oh no, dog, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pay for this. Didn't nobody help me, so why should I help you? And
he could have said it better. He right, but he could have said it better.
But is he? So think about it this way: is he necessarily right? Right? Sure.
Is he making you pay for it?
It's your not. I didn't have a problem with paying for it. Right?
Oh, okay,
that's not the issue. The issue is that like don't spin me off and be like, well, you know, blah blah blah. This is what I had to do. Blah 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 blah. You literally didn't have anybody to teach you. So why be honorary that way? And you know what I'm saying, not pass that knowledge on, right? You just said if you came up, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no problem with handing out a couple of buckets. You know what I'm saying? But what's wrong with passing out knowledge?
Nothing is free.
It's fucking free. Even if my homie was like, man, I ain't finna sit down with you and walk you through it. But here, check these videos out. This is what I looked at to get myself started.
You know where that started at? The house nigga and the field nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no
so
doubt.
Look, think about it like this. The house nigga knows shit that's going on in the house, and the field nigga knows shit.
Field nigga don't know nothing. Yep.
Both of y'all are making a fucking penny a day or some shit like that. But the problem comes in is when the house nigga gets put in that field, these field niggas don't want to help him because you ain't been out here. Because the mentality is because you in the house, shit just better. Because you got to think about it. The slaves wasn't allowed to talk to each other while they were working. You get what I'm saying? So you can't tell the next guy next to you, man, my wife is in the house getting raped right now, or breastfeeding these white people kids. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you gotta be a strong motherfucker to sit in the field and work, and your wife in the house getting raped, and you can't even make love to your own fucking wife when you get home. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy. But the thing is, I'm not saying forget what we've been through. I'm saying, okay, we get it. Let's evolve at this point. We can't keep harping on the shit. We can talk about this shit all fucking day, bro. I'll be on Clubhouse listening to this shit. I read book, like I'll do all this shit, and I just sit back and be like, now we doing a lot of fucking complaining.
But we ain't putting shit into fucking action.
But I mean, that's a part of conversations like these, where, you know what I mean, like-minded people get together and they have these conversations. You got to do the work afterwards, right? We're shining light on the fact that this is a problem. You know what I mean? First of all, there's 4 black men in this conversation. 4 black men with different opinions, different walks of life, and they doing different things. So the fact that we can come together, you know what I'm saying? 2 of y'all, I don't even know. But just off the strength of, all right, cool, these brothers got something to say. Let me listen to them. Let me see what, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, that's,
but then this the key though.
That's unheard of.
But this the key though. You need more niggas like that nigga right there, Ken. Yeah. You need more niggas like him that you got to understand. Since I met Ken literally will record as many times as he can, right?
100%.
Right? He'll do it. Don't care if the show, he could personally feel like the show trash. He might not like the guest. His whole mindset is, man, I just want to put the eyes on the next black person.
Yeah.
So my thing that made me gravitate to him, and even Red cool as shit since I met him.
Thanks.
It's one of those things like you see somebody doing something, hey, whatever that nigga on, I'm on it too. Cause I don't know what Ken's vision is. I know I got my own personal vision. I know Red got his, but the three of us, I'm telling you, the moment we link, you swear to God, I swear it's like I know these cats since I was a kid.
100%, and that's the way I it's genuine, and that's the thing about it. In life, you can realize and you can feel certain shit when you link with a person, whether you know them 30 seconds, whether you know them 3 days, whether you know them a week, you can feel certain shit. Dude, anytime he's ever hit me, and he just as soon as he say yo, I already know what time it
Know
is.
what
It's
time it
go
is.
time. Because my thing is this:
Thanks.
the way that we vibed and the way that we gelled and the way that shit is connected, I know, and like I told y'all the other day, and I hit y'all, I was like, yo, we own to something. I know sales, I know marketing, I know good quality product, and I know good content of stuff in every aspect, not just entertainment, music, just business in general. I know business. And the shit that he's got, the mindset that he's got, the drive that he's got, it's always been a statement. Sometimes you just need to be a part of something. And this, certain things you don't need, you may want to be a part of, but the outcome is going to be bad for you. But this is something that it ain't gonna just stop at this. It ain't just gonna stop at being posted on Facebook. It ain't gonna be stopped. It ain't gonna stop at being posted on YouTube. It ain't gonna be stopped at just being posted on, IG. It ain't just gonna be just bet the house. Something major and powerful is coming from this. And the fact that I've had the opportunity to link with you guys, to collab with you guys, to network. Like I can even say just as of recent, in this last week, hell, this last weekend alone, the amount of following that I gathered from it, the amount of
We were
connections that I
active,
gathered from
dog. We were
it.
active for
Dude,
3 days straight.
like just
Thanks.
straight up people just like, hey, you know what? I didn't know what you were doing before. I met you through this. I heard about you through this. I heard about you through that. Let's link, let's work. Let's link, let's work. To where I'm sitting here on my full time, killing whatever break that I would have, putting in efforts and efforts and efforts to get my shit going, to get our stuff going, and doing everything that I can, trying to find extra added time to where it's just a matter of linking with the right people. The statement has always been surround yourself by successful people if you should desire to be successful.
Yep.
You surround yourself with people that are like-minded and have the same drive and vision that
The,
you do have, and
the
it'll happen for
key,
you, man. This shit is it's
to
major.
add to that, it's one of those things like in order to build a dynasty, man, everybody got to play their position. And
Right.
I think the thing with the three of us, and even me, you now, man, the thing with three of us is one of those things like everybody know what they're good at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I can give Ken is gonna get that content.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna find a way to get that content.
Yep.
Ken know, like he said, hit you on that line at your shit. What time? You go through our messages. What time?
Yep.
Let's get busy, right? But the
Yeah.
thing is,
Yeah.
I don't ever ask Ken who the guest is, what we talking about. I don't ever really try to like
You
overstep
know
my
me,
shit. It's
Drew.
more so,
Trust me.
nah, but it's like but I understand it. It's the thing, like with me having my own shit for like the last 3 years and working with people to working with an actual team where I had a videographer, a photographer, I had a management team, had all that, right? And then now I started over and everything by myself. You start getting to a point where it's like, hey, certain shit just not gonna get done unless I do it myself.
Unless you do it yourself. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So when you get that drive, the whole purpose of the train to go is, hey, I gotta carry my load.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I can't get on his show and just sit here and bullshit. Like I don't
Right.
like we were playing earlier, but when it's time, ready to tell you, when it's time to like really start talking some shit,
It's go
I get in
time.
that bag. Like
Yeah.
It's whatever. So
I
that's
feel
Fucking
where
brilliant, dude. Brilliant mind, real brilliant mind, man. And I respect that shit wholeheartedly.
My
Like we can
thing
sit here and we
is,
can cut the shit all day. We can crack jokes all day and it'll be funny as hell. It'll make for good content just for motherfuckers to crack up. But at the same time, when it comes down to us need to talk about some real serious shit, like just now, like everybody can go there.
mhm,
We can go there. And the key thing, to piggyback off of what you said, ain't nobody on this platform or on here right now worried about being a chief.
facts.
right,
Like,
I don't have an issue with being an Indian, but at the
man.
same time, I can respect the person that is a chief and know that, hey, if I say, you know what, I think that this is a good player, a good role, he gonna take it under advisement and we gonna work something out and we gonna make it happen.
yeah.
Like
That
you mentioned how he's gonna get the content, just like you just said. He stopped the recording and restarted. Y'all, he done put two shows together just this quick.
Oh yeah,
cause man,
oh yeah.
look, my thing is, look, when I do something, I don't do it per se for me. Cause I know me.
Hmm.
I know I'm gonna be straight. And I know all you fellas gonna be straight regardless of whether y'all rock with me or not. But sometimes when you feel like, yo, they got something I want to hear. They got something I really want to work with them. Let's work with them. Let's make something good. You know what I'm saying? Vincent, Vincent been my man's shit. 15 years going on. Shit. Long
Hey! Don't
ass
be telling
time.
people my age, man. Shut up.
And we
hey,
lost
hey, your
touch.
hat do it, bro. Don't
We
worry about it.
lost touch.
Ooh,
Me and Vincent
Oh,
you
hadn't
know what?
talked.
We was
We hadn't
cooling.
talked for like seven,
yo.
8, 9 years. We hadn't talked to each other. But
Right.
when we did reconnect, it was like shit. Like we never stopped talking. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you a
So
fool, bro.
so it's like when I met you two brothers, it was like I had known you niggas for
Since the playground,
years.
dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how
Oh yeah,
dope it
man.
is. Like with
I'm
me,
pushing Dale ass off the slide. Swear to God.
Won't be the first time, player. You got plenty of proof.
I
I
wanna
get right back up.
I wanna see everybody win, man. That's always been my thing.
And I'm gonna tell on you.
Even when y'all see the clips, when y'all see the clips that I post, it don't even be about me. It don't even be about me. I don't
Facts.
even post myself in
It
these
don't.
clips a lot of
Mhm.
times. I, I,
Well, you do a good job about marketing by yourself when you get to throwing them random ass videos out there. So I think we good on that.
Like,
Hey, boy,
dude,
Yeah,
say,
man.
hey, y'all seen the one earlier? He say, hey, first off, don't mind the covers. Second of all, I just want to know. I said, man, he gonna make me start getting on this shit for real. Cause he'll randomly post. But I make sure the thing is I make sure I jump on the comments all the time. It don't matter what it is.
100%.
boy.
Yep.
So it's like I know DLP got his own shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hit him up. I'm like, yo, we need to make this shit official with that. Red always come at me and ask me for questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, that makes me feel good to know that I can give a motherfucker some pointers and shit. And because I've been through where
Give you
he's trying to
advice.
go. Huh? We talking about
He,
for the
he,
show. For the show.
he,
don't
he,
don't
Bottom
don't take
now,
none of his advice if
here's the
it's
thing:
about a
you got
relationship.
to know what you got to take from certain people. You got to
Oh,
know what you got to. You know what you. It's certain shit, certain advice you can take from certain people. Now, this content,
I'm
yeah,
not trying to be no whole ass nigga, but this nigga Smash be saying some wild shit. So that's why I'm like,
yo,
wait, Red, you be going to him?
no,
Man.
no, not.
Actively, like
Nah,
trying to
man.
seek his
My my
advice.
thing, my thing is I just love talking to people, man. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the best
I
thing
know.
about me. I love talking to people. I could talk shit with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
conversations and shit like this, I'm starting to dive more into the serious conversations. Like we have serious conversations,
yeah,
but
yeah.
guaranteed some point of that show you're going to laugh. You're going to, what I'm saying, that's my tagline. Always real, always funny, always bet the house. That's my tagline. So it's like you're gonna get something funny out of it, but it's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So when I look at people, when I be like, yo, I want to get you on the show. I done had people shun me before. And then they circle back around the block, hoping that I'm still out there sitting on the same porch. No, bro, we done moved up to the balcony. We chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at with it, with this shit. So, I fucks with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Outside of the show, I fucks with y'all. Like, they don't understand, like, we talk. And it ain't just show talk. Like, we talk. I check in on motherfuckers. I'm always checking in on people.
I tell you what, once they stop fucking around, I'm catching flights. No bullshit.
Facts. That's what
once
I'm
they give me the window,
I
can fly the fuck out of Houston.
Like that's
Houston,
what
dog?
I want. Yeah.
Oh,
like
fuck
I be in red. No.
Hey, you want to keep the rest of your hair?
We tried to jump on Clubhouse, bro, but we was wrapped up in the conversation about how
I feel you, bro.
How dick can change attitudes and shit. So we was wrapped up into that shit. Now, and
I jumped on there. It sounded like the girl got an attitude with me. I ain't want to talk about.
Facts. My man's hit me like
who? Coco?
I jumped in real quick. And she was like, so what you saying it's okay for like 20 niggas to run a train on me? Hey, I'm out. I don't know what the fuck going on. That's not what I said. I got quiet.
What's going on? What's up, Shantae?
Calm down.
She came girl. Back. Oh, man.
Look, he done cut the mic. Look,
hey, there you go. He cut the mic. Hey, come on, man. Stop doing it like that. Man.
Don't cut a mic, big dog.
I'm on his mic this time.
He turned the mic off.
I know.
Man. Y'all finna start a whole fight.
You've been.
Nah, just you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something on the cool kid. She didn't change. I guess this is a ninja hat. She didn't change the thing on her head. I think it's time for you to get the fuck off here and go to bed.
I think it's cool
because her thing was some way down, bitch. She had something else on her head earlier.
Y'all know she.
Yeah.
Y'all know she a Packers fan, so she ain't got the Packers bandana.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You okay?
Talking about the Packers.
She ain't got the Packers bandana on this week, so we good.
You know what?
Oh man, you finna be sleeping on the couch.
Oh yeah, you better know it.
It's rough.
But it's his fault. That's the funny part. This the funny part. When he get on the couch, he gonna be like, "Man, I should have never said that shit." My final thought before I go to bed.
Believe it or not, we don't have those type of conversations.
My final thought before I go to bed.
It take a strong person to deal with me on my show, man, because they know I say some wild ass shit. So it takes a strong person to deal with that. And she dealt with that before we even started messing around. Like when she first heard the show, she was like, "Oh, no, that ain't him. That ain't the you know what I'm saying?" So
yes, it is.
It take a team, man.
Oh, indeed.
So this is definitely, y'all are definitely my team. Y'all are definitely my family. Shout out to everybody else that's been on this show, man. We love everybody, man. We just grinding, everybody.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it gotta be, man.
Just grinding. We just gotta keep working. Like my goal is to make sure Cole Red succeed. My goal is to help Dale Man Cave succeed. My goal is to help Vincent succeed.
We definitely gonna get the code up.
Just told me some shit that I didn't know that Vincent was out here making t-shirts and shit. Like, bro, I got
wait, Vince, where you at?
All this shit.
I'm in Chicago.
Where you at, Red? You in Florida? Huh?
Yeah, in Florida.
And he ain't never told me.
Well, I'll visit Red before I visit you, Vince. I'm not coming to Chicago. Y'all niggas tripping out there.
I technically live in Berwyn.
No, here's the deal.
But where you at in Florida though?
Chicago, man. Niggas
in Jacksonville.
Away from Chicago.
Nah, I'm good on both y'all niggas. FaceTime me.
Hey, 100%. That's what I was gonna say. Hey, man, we are the Chirac of the fucking South. Goddamn it! Like,
come to the South, then, bro. Y'all come to Houston. We don't do all the extra ass shit.
It's hot, smuggy. No, thank you.
Damn.
See, this is why I be getting on your ass, Vince. Shit like that. Don't do that. We recording. You go. What's that?
Yeah, don't do that.
What the fuck was
that? Nah, bro. Nah.
First of all, you told me to come to Houston. It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
It's not hot right now.
But what's the degrees right
I-
now?
Kids
in Houston?
did that shit.
About 70, 75,
No,
maybe.
no, it's February. 70, 75.
It was cool earlier. It was warm. The sun was out.
Niggas is in shorts.
Man, look.
I'll be confused.
I don't know. If I go to Minnesota, it's really because I just want to go see the snow, bro. Fuck around out
All
there.
right, so my man's Red that hit me earlier since we talking about privilege.
What's up?
They were saying the little lady that stormed the White House. The judge,
Yeah.
the judge let her.
Oh
go,
man.
The judge let her go on a vacation to Mexico before she
Oh.
goes stand trial.
Oh,
And she a
privilege.
white lady.
Privilege.
You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He let her.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I sent it to you too, Dale.
I think you just that was the last thing you sent me
Yeah, I
on
believe so.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Privilege.
I can't think
Easily.
of it. If it was a black man, there's no way in hell, or a black woman, there was no way in hell that's gonna happen. Like,
You're not
Black
even
No,
leaving.
black
You trying to
being-
get bail money.
here's the thing. There is no way in hell. I was in county. They wouldn't let me go into the change clothes room by my goddamn self. So they damn sure ain't finna let me go to fucking Mexico before I go stand trial. There's no way that that's gonna happen unless you have the complexion for the connection. Unless you are a Caucasian.
the complexion
There-
for
there's
the protection for the protection. You understand?
facts.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
it's some good ass pop.
There's no way.
Dottie asked her, is
had
she
to
proud
tell
of
my
it? This
family.
lady said, fuck yes, I'm proud of my actions.
Yeah.
You proud of her
And
act.
she
You
and
proud of
she
her
and she's
act.
on her way to Mexico, of which she probably ain't coming back.
Will never come back. See, if it
Exactly.
was us, if it was a person of color, ain't no way. Our bail would be damn near $1 million, if not more.
You wouldn't have a bail.
Hey,
You wouldn't have a bond.
True
if I can be honest, that lady gonna be back.
No, she
Cause
ain't.
they
There's
not
nothing gonna happen.
they not gonna do nothing to her. She ain't got nothing to worry about.
What did she do wrong? That's the key
Well,
question right there.
in the
Uh-huh.
eyesight of a normal American, who in the fuck in their right mind gets the opportunity to go storm a capitol? Who
The
can go? Who
same, the
can go do that?
same, the same little punk ass white kid that shot up that fucking church in Charlotte and went and got some food afterwards.
That same dude, that
Yeah.
white boy from Wisconsin that shot up that crowd full of people. And
This same punk ass white boy that just beat up a black woman and these motherfuckers ain't kicked him off no team,
he
ain't
kicked
put him
off
in
the
jail,
team.
no
He kicked
fucking
off the
fine.
team. He kicked off the
Nothing.
team, but the
Nothing.
police ain't get his ass.
How they ain't get him? They tussle
said-
with this nigga.
I
Yeah,
think they saying the
they
woman
said.
ain't want to press charges.
But hey,
Really?
here's the thing. So a couple weeks ago, a matter of fact, this was
Ray
damn, what
Rice
was
didn't
this
get no
dude?
charges pressed on him. He got kicked out the NFL.
Ain't
Yeah,
been back since.
he can run for the XFL. But my thing,
Mm.
same thing happened with this dude here. So what's the dude name? Wheeler is his last name. The dude, the NFL guy that just beat up the black girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They say they tased him. He ripped the tasers out of him. Literally a week or so ago, post came out. Officer shows up to a mental health wellness check on a black man. He tased this guy as the guy's charging him. The guy takes the tasers out of him, rips him out. He gets 3 in his chest. He's dead.
Mm.
Why didn't they pop this cat?
White privilege, man.
You're obviously oversized. You're talking to
Mhm.
offensive lineman. I don't know any. Have you guys ever seen an offensive lineman?
About
Yeah.
300
What
pounds at
offensive
least.
lineman have you seen that's 120 pounds?
None.
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 So you're
'Cause
talking somebody that's at least 6'2",
I'm
6'3", or taller,
245.
275,
Offensive line,
280
you
to
That's
got
ridiculous,
360.
Vic.
on you.
Man, that's ridiculous.
I'm
Yeah.
245, 6'3". So yeah,
Playing
I've
offensive
got
I'm
the
line.
50 years old.
I've got the offensive line. Look, I just look old, my boy.
Stop stressing them. What the fuck you over there doing? You not eating
Hey,
your
I got
peas?
2 kids. Look,
I got 3 kids, and I look way younger than you.
Nigga, I
look,
got
that's
9
cool.
kids. Y'all sitting
How
here
many baby
talking
mamas?
about these little kids. Y'all
3.
talking about, man, that little bitty
My
that
guy.
little bitty ass amount of kids, man. I got 9, man. That little bitty ass
That's
amount of
because your
kids
pull-out
you got.
game weak as fuck, nigga. You jumping in everything talking about I
Y'all
love
shit
you.
up,
Get the
man.
fuck out of here.
Anyway,
Catch up,
Nah,
nigga.
I've
Catch
gotten
up.
I've gotten
you
the
got 9 of them
linebacker
because you
treatment.
around here talking about dick solves everything. That's your problem.
It
That
is.
that comes from
That's
dick
why you got
solving
9 of them.
everything. Shit.
No, it
I've
don't solve
I've
everything. God
gotten
damn it.
I've gotten the linebacker treatment. I've gotten people intimidated or scared of me just for
Really?
approaching. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't look as big as people think I am. You know what I mean?
Boy,
Like,
he small as
it's
hell. Ain't
it's
nobody
perception.
intimidated by that nigga, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, that's Yogi.
You know that. You know,
Nah,
Yeah.
there's probably some fear to him, man. He put on a
smash.
black hoodie, make his tough
Not even.
face,
Not even.
put
You
a toupee
But I
on.
mean that happens to us in general. I mean, just the
know what I'm
complexion
saying?
alone happens to us.
And
I
think about
mean,
it. You know what I
I've
mean?
been
Like
pulled over before and
my work
had
uniform
3 cars
is
show up.
black. My work uniform is black. You know what I mean? Face mask black. You know what I mean? I'm a black dude. Nobody pays attention to the fact that I wear glasses or I got gauges. You know what I'm saying? They don't see those things. Those are afterthoughts. You know what I mean? If I'm ever stopped by the police, up, take your face mask down. I thought we weren't supposed to take our face masks down in public.
Facts.
So which do you want me to adhere to
That's
public
crazy.
safety laws, or do you want me to listen to what you're telling me? You know what I
Do
mean?
you
Like,
have on a hat when this happens?
yeah, most of the time. Most of
Take
the
your
time.
hat off and they'll stop it.
Mm,
Take your hat off and they'll stop it.
mm,
Yeah.
I don't know. I work outside.
Take your hat off and they'll understand at that point. Oh, there's he ain't running. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh man, thanks guys. Thanks. This makes me feel
Right,
a lot better about my current situation as a black man in Chicago. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Well, I don't know. You got a lot going on, man. You built like a tall black guy. You got white people ears
Oh
and
man.
whatever
Whoa.
the fuck going on with your head. I don't really know what to call it.
Look,
hey man.
male
I
pattern baldness is hereditary,
Why
my
you
guy.
don't go bald though?
So I
Hey,
just haven't shaved. That's all. I'm usually
Oh,
bald.
I always wondered that. I always said if I'm telling you, like right now I got like 7 gray hairs, so I'm getting nervous.
Oh,
But
they all up in there. It's
if the
all in there.
patch come,
All in
bro, I'm just gonna have a peanut head, bro. I'm not gonna waste no fucking time. I'm cutting this shit off. I'm not gonna wait.
there. All I gotta do is shave my
wow.
head and put the glasses on. I'm fine. It's cool.
I don't know. Red always got a hat on. I be wondering what's going on, but I be letting my boy make
Hey, I ain't been to the barber this week, so that's I
it.
ain't gonna even lie to you.
Oh man, it's
Hey,
Yeah, I
funny.
ain't
matter
been
of
to the
fact, how
barber
did
this week.
what did y'all go for date night?
Actually, we just went out and grabbed some food, man, and just hung out and just talked, man. And then
talk some shit with me before time.
we definitely enjoyed that ride back home, vibing out with you and Rudy. And
I did my best. I did my best.
hey, nah,
So
y'all did your thing, man. Y'all definitely came through. Y'all the perfect wingman for the night, bro.
Big
Hey, I
facts.
got this dope shit. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but I went and bought some shit for this fucking verses when I do the Prince and the fucking Michael Jackson thing. Y'all niggas
Okay.
gonna flip
Hey man,
out.
don't tell me you went and brought some ass cheek out pants.
Oh, here
Now I
you
thought
go.
about having some strippers in the background, but it was too
um,
much.
I,
it's funny. It's funny. You got a versus going on with Prince and Mike. I just uh I just picked up a couple of pictures I want to crop together and do a Prince hoodie. Uh, ironically,
What it's
just
gonna hit for? I'll send me that over. I'll pay for it.
I'm gonna finish it up. See what I come up with.
Hey,
I
what's
got
your
a
turnaround
couple.
time on shirts?
Hmm?
What's your turnaround time on shirts?
It depends. So it depends on if you do something off of my website, which is uh a lot more geared towards like just random turnaround, or if I do something custom.
Is it vinyl or is it screen print?
So I'm working on doing vinyl and screen printing at home, but right now I'm using an outsourced site, and they're doing screen printing.
Okay.
Man, look, do you have a heat press?
Do I have one? Not at my house, no.
Go to Facebook Market, bro.
Facts.
Type it in, and watch how many people selling that shit. I got like two of them down here.
I brought
They
mine
50,
for
60
Amazon.
bucks.
Oh, I know. It's a lot of people who decided one afternoon that they were going to make shirts and then realized that like it take a little bit more than just I can press this picture
Yeah, you
into a
gotta know how
shirt.
to design. You gotta know where to put it. But
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this: with you starting your print shirt, man, and I mean everybody doing it, but I always tell people it's just like being a loaf of bread, bro. Anytime you ever get down, go to Walmart, walk down the bread aisle. Them $1 million corporations and everybody's selling the same shit.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all about how you market it.
Just gotta
Yeah.
market yourself. Cause the 99-cent bread damn near probably make more money than Mrs. Bird's or Miss Bread, whatever the fuck it is.
I was eating 99-cent bread for a real long time.
Think about it.
Still go get a loaf.
Bread be falling apart as soon as you sell it out, but that's because that's what you can afford at that moment.
Where are
99
you
cents,
promoting
bro.
your stuff at, Vince? Where are you promoting your shirts and stuff
Right
at?
now on Instagram and Facebook.
Where at? Where at on Instagram? Give me
I
a
got
drop your
you.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
got
hold
you.
on. I'm about to open it up. What is
While
it?
we doing that, in the midst of that,
Sleepless
go ahead on and kick off your
Sleepless
final
Shoe
thoughts.
Designs at Instagram.
Give it one more time.
Sleepless Shoe Designs at Instagram. So I started with like custom shoes. Shirts kind of just was a subsidiary of that.
But while we doing all that, I'm gonna give my final thoughts. My final
I
thoughts.
knew it was coming, dude. I knew it was coming.
My final thoughts is value your team, man. Value the people around
I
you.
knew it was. I knew
Everybody
it was
needs to
coming.
have the same
Man,
type
my
of
cat.
mindset. The
Yeah, I
mindset
can't find your shit, man.
Sleepless.
Sleep less. Yes.
the mindset don't work if everybody ain't on the same page.
It's a
Okay.
fact.
So when you're working on a team, everybody needs to be on the same page. Everybody needs to know their role. Everybody needs to know their part. Everybody needs to contribute. You can't lay back and kick your feet up while everybody else working because that causes
Facts.
dysfunction. You can't be out getting money
Yeah.
and everybody else around you is starving. You know what I'm saying? So always look out for your team and at least point them in the direction to get money. You ain't always got to give them your money, but if you point them in the direction on how to make money and get it, everybody wins that way. Um, I appreciate you, brothers, as usual, always. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
That's what we do over here. You know, we always gonna look out for our own, and it's nothing against nobody else, but I like to look out for the people.
So I just dropped it in the chat on here.
Uh,
I dropped the. So there's a chat function on Zoom, and I just posted it in the chat function.
final
Oh,
thoughts.
damn, I didn't know you could do that.
Final thoughts. We gonna go with my man Just Red 904.
Hey man, final thoughts, man. Dirty feet make dirty socks.
Mm,
True.
mm.
What if they
Yep.
black?
Dirty feet make dirty socks.
Red said, I ain't got time for your shit.
Hey, okay, for real, for real. Hey, but in all seriousness, man, final thoughts, man. It's been a true and deep pleasure, man, getting to meet you guys, to link with y'all, even you, Vince, man. I'm gonna link with you. I'm gonna check this thing out in the chat, link with you, and give you some of my knowledge of what I've got in business and marketing, because you can do some things. Just definitely apply it. Everything that we got going on, man, I'm looking forward to all of it. The stuff that we've talked about the other night and where we're gonna take this, it's gonna be bananas, bro. And definitely appreciate it. You can always check me out on Instagram at JustRed904. Also on Code Red, a podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and now, as of recent, iHeartRadio. You can find us Code Red, a podcast.
Ooh,
Check us out, man.
that's a mouthful.
Big V.
Uh,
Your shit went out.
Yo, what happened to you? Your audio?
Sound went out.
No.
Take your head off the mic. Like, you know how sometimes you can cover up the fucking
Head but
I
the
don't know
phone.
what you did.
Head but the phone.
God damn it. Fuck you doing, man?
All right, we're gonna go back to V. DLP, final thoughts.
Hey man, I just love the quality,
V, you gotta
and the
fix your
quantity
audio,
that
man.
we're doing it in, man. Final thoughts is, man, you gotta treat life like Tom and Jerry. Shit just gotta be on site.
On site. Big V.
Man, get him out of here.
Nah,
Man, I'm
you
out,
low.
man. I'll catch
low.
y'all. I'll fuck with y'all, man. I'm gone.
That's terrible.
All right, y'all, man. It's been one, man. Y'all already know. At the House Podcast, we changing the game up a little bit. Shout out to everybody that was on. We catch y'all on the flip side. Big V. I'm trying to get your final thoughts, man.
Yo, can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. No. Well, don't worry about it.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Bet the House Podcast, Big Red, Cold Red Podcast. My man Big V, my man DLP. We out.